Hey guys, it's Brad, and due to the ongoing technical issues I seem to have whenever trying to do Zoom from home, I am instead shooting this video to cover the last topic that I wanted to touch on for our Holiday Hold'em nutrition component. Okay, now maybe it seems like I'm going backwards, but I really wanted to address goal setting. Because here's the thing, guys. We all have a goal, right? You did this nutrition little mini course because you had a goal. You did the Holiday Hold'em because you had a goal. So let's really get down to some details about how to make goals effective, right? How to set and then achieve goals. Because I think the truth is, many people go about it all wrong. It used to be that they would say to set a goal, you had to have a SMART goal, right? That acronym, SMART, SMART. And it meant specific, measurable. At first it was attainable, then it became action-based, realistic, and then time-based. So the thinking was that first your goal must be specific. What is it you want to achieve? I want to complete the Trek the Tower challenge in whatever time limit, or I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay, so specific, measurable. It's got to be something we can measure, right? Trek the Tower, you're measuring the time it took you, so easy. Weight loss, you're measuring that, right, through a scale. Action-based, it has to rely on you doing something, right? Some actions. Realistic, this is where coach often came in handy. Is the goal you want to achieve realistic, right? It's not realistic for me to play in the NBA, for example, right? T was time-based, right? There has to be some sort of a time commitment or a component of time. I want to lose 15 pounds in 5 months or something like that, right? Well, that's all well and good, but still many of us have a problem with goal setting, right? I mean, that's all great. All that stuff I would say is valid, but I think we can go a step further, right? Because what that kind of a goal, if we just leave it there at SMART, we're really failing to take into account a huge component of our psychology. So if you remember the talk I did on the whole rider and the elephant thing, right? How we've got two parts of us, right? We've got the logical, thinky side, and then we've got the emotional side, right? The real strong, primal survival or desires, that kind of thing, right? Well, in order to get a goal to really stick, we've got to appeal to that powerful emotional sense, right? Because if we just fall into the trap of only thinking the goal, hey, I need to lose 20 pounds, right? Well, we've got to really get in touch with the feeling aspect of our psychology to really get something to grab a hold of, right? So I think a valuable exercise or tool that I've used with this is the 5 whys. Okay, so called the 5 whys. So often if I'm sitting with someone and they have a goal, the initial thing they say is not the real reason, right? We want to dig a little bit deeper to get in touch with that deep emotional desire. So for instance, someone may come to me and when I ask them about goals, they say, I want to lose 40 pounds. Great. 40-pound weight loss. Cool. Well, not a lot there from an emotional level. So I got to get it a little bit deeper, get them in touch with what the real reason is. So I may start, then I follow up with well, why do you want to lose 40 pounds? Well, I think I would feel better. Why do you want to feel better? Well, I've got this back pain, and it makes it really hard to do some things. Then I would press on with another why, or what do you want to do? Why is it that doing these things or not being able to do these things is holding you back? Well, as I get older, I want to be able to stay active with my wife. So as you can see, as we ask more whys, we're starting to peel back layers of the onion to get to the reason. This 40-pound weight loss didn't really have anything to do with the weight itself. It's having this quality of life later on. That's the real meaning, right? 40 pounds, yeah, okay, great. It's that why that really gets to the heart of the matter. And so I encourage you, if you're one of these people that falls into the trap of, I want to lose weight. Why? Well, I just want to. Dig deeper. Ask yourself the 5 whys. Grab a piece of paper, write why, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dig deep into that. Ask yourself, peel back another layer. So that can really help you get in touch with that powerful emotional component that we need often to make that goal really set for us, right? So then we can go after it. Okay, now the next thing I want you to think about is oftentimes people will state a goal and it falls into 2 categories. The first category is an avoid goal, right? I'm trying to avoid something, 40 pounds. Well, I don't want to die of a heart attack. Could be a reason behind that, and that's legitimate, right? I mean, I'm overweight. My doctor has expressed some concern. I have a family history. You're trying to avoid something, right? That's great, right? Avoiding something can sometimes be a very good motivator. But I think that approach goals, what I would call them, can be even more powerful to sink in to that emotional feeling. Yeah, I want to avoid something bad, but what is it you want? Go back to our example. He wants this quality of life with these people, playing with his grandkids, vacationing and staying active with his wife. What is the real thing you're looking for? You're trying to approach something, hold that carrot out in front of you. That is a powerful motivator as well. So avoid goals, yes, those are good, but if you can attach an approach goal, you're going to do so much better, again, tying into your heart. All right. Now, the other thing we have to think of is, or I want you to realize, is a goal often, we talk about them as an outcome, right? I want to be able to do Trek the Tower in this time frame, or let's go back to the weight loss because it's easy. I want to lose 40 pounds, right? Well, that's the outcome, the 40-pound weight loss. And we can't really control outcomes of much in life, really. So if you think about it, you're going to go on a picnic. So you pack up, get everything set, get in the car, load it up, get out there, lay out that blanket, starts raining. You can't control, the outcome was no picnic, right? So the goal of I want to have a picnic today, you can't totally control that outcome. There's too many factors. Or I want to get to Brad's workout class 15 minutes early because I want to do extra stretching or foam rolling. So you leave in the right time. Well, you leave early to make it. Well, there's a traffic jam, there's an accident. Okay, get it? You couldn't control the outcome of getting there early, but what you can control is the behavior, right? The behavior, the things you're gonna actively do, right? Because action, back to SMART, right, is important. So you can control behaviors, right? Behaviors are our habits, right? The things we do that influence the outcomes. Remember, control your controllables. Your behaviors are really the only thing you have ultimate control over. Nope, you don't have control over your situation all the time or your day, but you do have control over how you're going to respond. So food for thought, think about behavior goals. So another exercise, so you're going to get 2 exercises today. The 5 whys, and this one is the 4 circles. Everything's numbers. So on that piece of paper, left to right, draw 4 circles. Now, the far one on the right, the rightmost circle, in that you write the outcome. you're looking for, your outcome goal. All right, then go back to the first circle. And in that, you're gonna write what I'm going to do today that will lead to that outcome. What is it you can do right now, tonight? Believe it or not, there's something you can do. There's got to be. That's gonna help you get to that outcome. If the goal is to get to the gym, you're gonna pack your gym bag, anything like that, okay? So break that down. In the second circle, you're gonna write what I'm gonna do this week. So the 7-day period from tomorrow or whenever you watch this moving forward, what are you going to do that week, right? Every day, what are you gonna do, okay? And then finally, in the third circle, right, for the month, what you're gonna do for the entire month, these behaviors, right? That way, if we can consistently, right, consistency leads to an outcome, consistent behaviors lead to an outcome, we're gonna get what we want, right? Our goals, we're gonna latch onto them with our heart. We're gonna lay out a framework of behaviors that we can do, and then we're gonna crush those goals, all right? Great, now guys, thank you so much for joining me for this nutrition component. I know things were a little rough with technology and whatnot, and my brain at times, but I hope you got something out of this, some tools you can use. If you do have any other questions about any of these topics, or if you'd rather hear, if you want to hear something else about nutrition, or would like me to give a seminar, anything, just drop me a comment in the gym, email me, or whatnot. So that's it, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you in the gym.